Yo, what is good YouTube? I am Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the Adidas Next Level. Before we get started, if you all enjoy sneaker content just like this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Adidas Next Level features a traditional herringbone traction pattern, and you know, when it comes to herringbone almost always works, and that's pretty much the case for this shoe. This traction pattern is very identical to the one that was featured on the Harden Volume 3, even down to the colorway. It's with this like white outsole with black marbled in. However, you know, there are a few key differences from the Harden Volume 3 traction. One of them being like the traction pattern is actually segmented a little bit differently, but not only that, there are actually indentations in the outsole on the Next Level. One indentation is where the ball of your foot would be. There's actually like an indented circle right here. And then another thing is like there's almost a trench that goes around the heel of the outsole. I'm not exactly sure why they put these indentations in the outsole. Personally, I have no idea why they would have done this. Because you know, it kind of takes surface area away from the traction. But in the end, the traction pattern still performed really nicely. On clean courts, you guys are gonna have no problems whatsoever. You're gonna have that really aggressive bite. You'll be able to stop on a dime. But as you start to play on dustier and dustier courts, you're gonna have to wipe pretty frequently. Otherwise, you will have some slip-ups. And I'm not talking about slip-ups just on lateral movements. Also on linear movements, you're gonna slip, so just make sure you consistently wipe and then you guys will be good to go. You know, like I said, I was expecting the traction to do well because it is herringbone, and herringbone almost always works well, and the traction on the shoe was really nice. So for traction, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the cushion, the Adidas Next Level features a brand new cushion setup coming from Adidas. It's called Light Strike Foam, and let me tell you that this cushion actually feels really freaking nice. It gives you a good blend of responsiveness and court feel and impact protection. I'm not talking about like just a little bit of each. You get a lot of each aspect, and I really like it. When I was playing in these shoes, yeah, they feel a little firm, but even though it's firm, you still get that impact protection. It's almost like, honestly, like I can't even really describe it. It's really crazy how you get so much court feel and responsiveness out of the shoe, but your feet don't feel dead afterwards as well. I really enjoyed the cushion setup in this shoe. I like it way more than Bounce, and I may even like it more than Boost. It's lighter, it feels better on foot, at least for me, because you know, Boost, it does have a slightly mushy feeling at times. And so because of that, you do have like a slight lag, but in this shoe you feel no lag whatsoever. You feel really responsive, but also maintain that impact protection. It's really nice, really caters for my play style especially. I really like the cushion in this shoe, so I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. So moving on to the materials, as you guys can see, this is a full prime knit upper, and the prime knit on this shoe feels amazing. It does lose its form just a little bit after you play in them because, you know, of the sweat and all that stuff. But it feels really amazing. They really did not skimp out on the materials on the shoe. It's full prime knit on the outside of the shoe. On the inside, it is nylon back to give it some structure and rigidity, which is very much needed. Otherwise, you would not be able to like hoop in these at all. Outside of the prime knit, you do have like some fuse overlays here and there, such as on the toe. And also on the medial side, where you have these 3 stripes, the 3 stripes area is actually like a thicker prime knit. Not that it really makes too big of a difference. I think that's more there for aesthetics, but that is there. Overall, I really like the materials on the shoe. Prime knit, you can never go wrong. Oh, I take that back. You can't go wrong, but they did the prime knit right on the shoe. So for materials, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the fit, Adidas finally got their sizing right, in my opinion. I went true to sizing these, and they fit just perfectly fine. Like, they fit perfectly lengthwise. Widthwise, if you guys are extremely wide footers, I would recommend trying these on in stores just to make sure you can wear these without having too much pinching pain. If you guys are slightly wide footers, I would say you're perfectly fine going true to size. I am a slightly wide footer, and it was a little bit tight at first, but after a little bit of break in time, it really just conforms to your foot, and then that pain goes away. The fit on this shoe is amazing, and you know, it has to be because it is a one booty upper. Not only is it a one booty upper, but there are absolutely 0 laces on the shoe. This is the first laceless basketball shoe, at least the only one that I can think of, and Adidas freaking killed it with this one. I really enjoyed the fit on here. It gives you a nice one-to-one fit, really hugs your foot. It almost feels like you're just wearing a second skin. For fit on the shoe, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So moving on to the support. The support in the shoe was actually really nice. So there is a heel counter in the back, and that heel counter really just locks you in, combined with like the overall fit of the shoe. I didn't have any heel slippage in the shoe, which is really nice because, you know, if I did and combine that with this being a one booty upper with no laces, you're gonna have a hell of a lot of problems. But I didn't have any heel slippage, I didn't have any side to side movement on the footbed, and you actually have a lot of support on lateral cuts, which is really nice. The shoe has torsional stability and rigidity. This shoe just has great support in all aspects. Not only that, but this big white piece is made out of TPU, and it's actually here to serve for containment as your foot as well. Overall, I really enjoyed the support in the shoe. I would say it has really good support. So for support, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Like I've said before, I'm pretty sure this is the first laceless performance basketball shoe, at least that comes to my mind. And I think Adidas freaking knocked it out of the park with this. This is definitely a great performer on court. You know, I do wish that it was a little bit better on dustier courts, or not. It's not even that it's bad, it's just that you have to wipe pretty often. But you know, if they made it so the traction was good without wiping, I would say this is easily like top 5 shoe. Like, this shoe was really fun to play in. It is a pain in the ass to slide in your foot at first, but you know, once you break in the shoe a little bit, it gets easier. But you don't lose any containment or, you know, any good features on the shoe because of that prime knit loosening up, which is really nice. The Adidas Next Level does retail for $180, and you know, for that price point, there are definitely other shoes that are great performers that are cheaper. But if you guys have the money, I would definitely recommend picking up a pair of these. You won't be disappointed. I really enjoyed playing in these, and you know, they're just really great performers. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below, and also smash that thumbs up button for me, as it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, check out this video on my left and on my right, and that's pretty much it. Till next time, peace.